Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Var Nation. I'm your host, Rock Var, here with Lida and Bodie on this beautiful Sunday afternoon, getting ready to play some open world content in DC Universe Online. Big news. It's actually not big news anymore because, it's actually been this way all weekend. It was big news on Friday. The devs over at DC Universe Online heard our I don't want to call them complaints, but concerns about the taking away of most of the open world content. And so, I can say with great excitement, it has been given back. So now, in an announcement that was made on the forums on DCUniverseOnline.com, we now have our open world content completely restored. Every mission that was taken away has been given back, and with just some very, very slight changes. Each mission does not give a loot box. You get one loot box per area per day, but you still get marks for doing all the missions.
We need your help protecting this here castle or keep or whatever the heck they call it. Support our troops by protecting our immediate perimeter.
And it's pretty awesome. So, and this open world content here, I think, has been my favorite part of the launch, to be honest with you, because it's so in depth and there is so much to do. I'm concerned that Hawkman doesn't have a thing over top of him anymore. But here I am, back in basically the set of the Wonder Woman movie. So, well, not really. Wonder Woman was World War I. I think we're in World War II here. But, yeah, finally did get to see the Wonder Woman movie. Very happy with it. Extremely happy. My only complaint with the movie goes back to my only complaint about, most of them, is the New 52 has ruined my life, because they adopted Wonder Woman's backstory from the New 52, not the original backstory that we had. So yeah, she's Zeus's daughter and all that. Sorry for the spoiler alerts, but they pretty much took Cassandra Sandsmark, or Wonder Girl's backstory, and used it for Wonder Woman as far as that's concerned. But all in all, a great movie.
Spotted.
And definitely what people have said about Wonder Woman bringing the heart back to the DC EU. She is definitely the heart of the DCEU after seeing this movie. She is everything you would want her to be as far as the hero is concerned. So, and kind of the same can be said for Steve Trevor. I really liked his character in this. I've always kind of liked him, but really, really liked his character, what they did with him. Pretty awesome. Captain Kirk did an outstanding job. So, I'm thrilled. I'll probably watch it again and again and again and again, because there were a lot of things that were hard for me to pick up on. Whenever I watch movies, I always miss some stuff. Oh, I'm assisting these Blackhawks. I'm glad to get this mission because you can get a feat for doing this. So yeah, you can see my combat rating now, 197. I've come up the ranks, so to speak, with the combat rating. I've gotten so far one piece of the new tier gear. I don't know if it's actually a tier or what, but the vendor gear, I guess I should call it. So one piece of the vendor gear so far. Everything else has been drops. And the drops are phenomenal in this new content. Somebody had asked me on a previous stream what the lowest combat rating is to get into the time-torn Area 51. It is 186. But you can still come into this war-torn village as long as you're a level 10 or above. and I have done it with some lower level tunes. It is you can still do it. I mean, I may have they buff your precision and might to give you more of a shot of succeeding, and it worked out pretty good. I mean, I was in here, I was using a healer, lower level healer. I did not put him in DPS role because I wanted to see if I would be able to complete it as a healer, and I did. And actually, I came out here, Lyda came out here with her tune. She, because of, you know, busy baby stuff, she hasn't been able to keep up really with any of the content that's been coming out, so her combat rating was still under the threshold. She was able to come out here and do it, and in one day, because of coming out here and getting these drops, she was able to level up to the point where she could start doing the actual missions. So I really like what they're doing, and reportedly, they have reported that they are going to do this same thing again with the next content that comes out in September. That is our new content. We're getting new content in September. I don't know what it is yet. Off of reading the announcement, they don't know what it is yet. But yeah, it's definitely in the works. So we'll get that happening, and it will be exciting.
This war needed someone like you. On behalf
Thanks,
of the Blackhawks.
Lady Blackhawk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's been an eventful week, kinda, since the last stream. One thing that I want to touch on is the last stream that we did here has gotten the most views of any stream that I have ever, of any video I've ever made, to be honest with you. It's about an hour's worth of streaming. It's over 600 views now. I think we're somewhere around 650 views. It has not stopped getting views ever since the day that we did it. And I think that the very first day we had over 100 views on it. So I'm interested to find out what it is I did on that stream that I don't do on every other stream that you know, got that kind of viewership. The only thing that I can think of is, you know, number one, it's new content, so you're always going to get more interest in new content before, you know, there's a lot of people that aren't at the combat rating requirement yet to get into it, and so they're watching me play, and that's cool. That's why I do it.
And the Allies treat me like a prisoner. Hopefully you'll take the intel I provide, make use of it, and finally trust me.
But the other thing is, it's not monetized. I never did go back. Normally after I stream, I go back and I monetize the video and all that good stuff, because I try to monetize every video that I do, because, you know, the goal is to make a go of this professionally someday. And so I've been monetizing for quite some time. If anyone has ever put a video on YouTube, you know that you don't make jack. Literally there's videos I put up years ago that, you know, have made like $1.23, and you never get paid from YouTube because you have to reach the $100 mark. So since I've started this YouTube channel, which I'm guessing has been a couple years now, I've still never hit the $100 mark, so I've still never got paid anything from YouTube. I think, and I pretty much just gave up, and that's why I didn't go back and monetize that video. It was one of those things like, who cares, because it's not going to make a difference if it's monetized or not. However, it seems like I'm getting more views on the non-monetized video, and so I was going to put the question out there, and if anybody wants to answer in chat and let me know kind of what your opinions are. Are you more likely to watch a video if you click on it and there isn't an ad pop up before it? Because it's kind of seeming that way. I don't know. If, you know, somebody clicks on a video and there's a commercial and they're like, never mind, it's not worth sitting through this damn commercial, and then you just close it. Because something is different about that video, because for some reason it's gotten a heck of a lot more views than most of any other stream I've ever done. And I'd like to figure out what the magic combination is and keep doing that over and over and over again. Because quite frankly, if I could sit here and play DCUO a couple of times a day, like some of the major streamers do, and have that be my life, that would be the most awesome life ever. And you look at guys like, I don't want to drop names, but you know, you look at some of the big Twitch streamers like Tim the Tap Man, and of course the father of all streamers, Greg Miller. And you think, man, they have the life. I mean, Tim doesn't even really do much playing of games anymore. It's mostly like him talking, which is cool. But it's like the game is just kind of in the background. I kind of don't want to be like that because I love DCUO, and I think that it's definitely worth being the center of attention as far as the stream's concerned. But God, what a life that would be. Just streaming 2-3 times a day. Playing the game, hanging out with your friends on the stream. I don't know. But anybody that is interested in streaming or podcasting or any of that good stuff, Kevin Smith's right. I think it's over now, but he just got done speaking at a kind of a streaming convention or a podcasting convention, and really good, some really good advice that he has for up and coming podcasters and everything. I dig these crates. One more, and we can go back and be done with this one. I may go ahead and queue for a mission while we're here. I know I don't do that very often on streams, but... Oh shoot, I was supposed to get, I was supposed to put on a costume, I guess.
I will tear you apart.
I don't care.
We are stronger.
Nope. Oh, I guess I have to do one more even. What the hell? Alright, I'm just gonna take all these guys out first. Earth is still a lot of fun. I've been practicing Earth DPS. Got a new rotation that's working pretty good. I'm still kind of a noob with it, but it is definitely working. Let's go. Where the heck am I going? Where are you, the defector? How
You
can we...
survived?
Oh.
Unexpected? I mean, my faith in you never wavered. I look forward to the Allies hearing of our good work together here.
Yeah, I'll bet so. I should have one more here to do. Unless oh, you know what? Because I didn't complete this yesterday. I came here and started some of the missions last night, and then we watched Wonder Woman, and I ended up not coming back to the game. I thought I was going to, but I just got so engulfed in the movie that I didn't. So let's go ahead and queue. We'll see if we can do it. Our internet speed's not too shabby today. Saving Justice is probably my favorite out of the two. I've done it a couple of times. I know I said I would get the other boss fights up, and I haven't done it, but eventually maybe we will. But we'll go to Time Torn Area 51 now.
I'm almost in place.
I always
No one suspects.
lose the teleporters around here, though. I always forget which side is which. They look very similar in this big mansion. Gotten a huge fight on the internet this week. It was exhausting. I never can understand, like, so you see the posts on Facebook and stuff from comicbookresources.com and different comic book websites, and they normally pose a question to their fan base, and sometimes I mess up and go ahead and give my opinion, and then I have 47 people that disagree with my opinion, but rather than just state their own opinion in their own thread or whatever, you know, their own response, they enjoy going through and trying to pick apart everybody else's opinions and picking fights, and then acting like you're the one who's picking a fight. So got sucked into that a little bit over Man of Steel, of course, because I still can't stand the ending of that movie. Right or wrong, it's my opinion. So, but Wonder Woman, I'm not going to say Wonder Woman made up for the disaster of that movie, but it definitely gave people that kind of hero that they need.
I specialize in cleaning up messes that others cannot. This is one of the biggest I've ever seen.
Ooh.
And
blowing up these turrets can be hard.
Control, I need the best assets
Sometimes
I can
they
find.
just shoot the shit out of me. I am beyond your standards, lady. Boom. See, when they hit me, it hurts. Gotta stay alive. I think I only need one more of the Paradox guys from out here.
I will tear you apart.
How much does this hurt if I stand here? Oh, not that much. I can get away with it. Ooh, I missed that sound. That sound of quantum. I want to stand here and take this again. Yeah. See how quick I healed? I love it. Makes me feel Kryptonian. It was funny though, we were arguing about, actually I wasn't really so much arguing as I was saying I didn't like the movie so much, Man of Steel. Not that I didn't like it, I do like it, but at the same time it broke my soul, so, you know, it took away my
I know a bunch of our troops from both back in my heyday and even more from right now. They're all swell and
a great
damn good
Superman
fighters,
movie,
but
and
they're
left me with
outgunned
a
by the
mediocre
savage
one.
soldiers and need your help. Excellent work. And I don't give out praise easily. Just ask Warrant Officer Jones.
Of course, everyone's got to tell me to grow up, and
contender
Superman can't save everybody, and blah 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 blah. There's nothing else he could do but murder Zod and all that good stuff. And you know, I'm the kind of person who's like, if that's your opinion, and that's the way you feel about the movie, good for you. I'm glad you liked it. I didn't like it. That's all I was saying. And I wasn't saying people that do like it, there's something wrong with them or anything along those lines. Just simply the fact that I didn't enjoy that part of the movie. And I'm not alone. I mean, when comic book writers like Mark Waid share your opinion, I feel pretty justified. And so
This is Amanda Waller.
basically one of
Task
the
Force
arguments
X is
that
taking
came up
control
was,
of this situation. I'm sending in the
well, they
Suicide
followed the
Squad to
comics.
assist you.
They made him
I
more like
assure
the
you
new
that those
52
mercenaries
Superman,
will
and I was like,
comply.
well, that's that's kind of the problem. Kind of the problem. And that people inevitably always throw up, well, you were okay with him doing it in the original Superman movies when he killed a depowered Zod. I really didn't think that was what happened until this whole thing came out, to be honest with you. I guess as a kid, and now that I think about it, I'm not okay with that. But as a kid, my whole thing was, you see Superman throw or toss Zod into basically a big cavern in the Fortress of Solitude. You don't so much, I didn't so much think they were plummeting to their death as I did that, like, maybe that was a never-ending void and they would just be continuously falling until Superman would go down and grab them up and put them back in the Phantom Zone. That's kind of what I thought was going on.
Your fascism will
as
spread
a kid,
no further.
anyway. Obviously, I know better
give
than
me
that as an
strength.
adult, but
By the sword of Athena, mother?
that's the one part of that movie
You
I
wear
don't
the
like
clothes
either.
of an Amazon, yet I do not recognize you as one of my sisters. I would normally demand an explanation,
But for
right
me,
now
Man
I
of
need
Steel,
allies to defeat
my
this
problems
evil.
with Man of Steel go much further than just
For
the
justice.
killing of Zod. Had the killing of Zod been written in such a way that I felt it had to be done, I probably would have been more okay with it. I just thought it was kind of lazily written, which is not to say that if you liked it, that you're wrong. You're your own boss. But there were many, many other parts of that movie that I didn't like. Chief among them, you know, Superman
Their
stealing
shields are
food,
electrically powered.
clothing.
If we can overload these
Felt
generators,
like you
we
would
could
have
use
found
them as
a
a
way
weapon.
around that. Superman watching Jonathan die. I don't think that would have happened that way, even if Jonathan told him to. Not on Smallville, it wouldn't have been like that. But, you know, everything can't be Smallville. So that's the thing. I've got my ideal version of the character and everybody else has theirs, and we're all free to coexist without bickering with each other over which is the best. Some people just can't stop the bickering. It's the only thing they know, is being right. Even when they're wrong. I don't know if they're wrong, maybe they are right.
I will tear you
But I got told to effing grow up.
Queen Hippolyta.
But my whole
let
thing
me
was, you
explain.
know,
The
the
tears in
question
time have
was-
allowed me to come here. In my world, you
Ooh,
are my
do I need
mother,
that?
and I am Wonder Woman.
Sure.
My daughter. Wonder Woman. Why the gods
The question
have-
was, you know,
Never mind. These questions.
is
must
Wonder
wait.
Woman's plan to kill
We haven't the
Ares
time to idle.
different
Baron Von Savage and that loud-mouthed, self-aggrandizing
than
lunatic
what happened with
Verdegaton
Superman
will be
and
aware of
Zod?
our
And I think,
presence
yes,
soon.
it is.
The fate of the
My point
JSA
being, they're two
and
different
very
characters
world is
entirely.
at stake.
Wonder Woman
The
is a
Blackhawks sent
born,
message to
bred
the Ultra
warrior.
Humanite is conducting
Her purpose
experiments
in
here,
life,
and I fear the worst.
an Amazonian's purpose in life, is to be a warrior. It's different than a guy who is like Superman, who typically, and I'm not going to say always, but typically, and at least in my favorite version, values human life to the point, values all life to the point where he refuses to take a life. And in my ideal versions of Superman, he didn't get there
A
by
trap. It doesn't
killing
look like
someone
we'll be
and then
able to
having
force
remorse
our
for it. It was an ideal that
There's
he had
always
from
another
the
way.
beginning of his
Let it
life.
be his wisdom.
Hera,
And I do
Protect
not
me.
like the degradation of that character to the point where he has to do something like that in order to learn a lesson. That's, to me, any other character. That's Batman, that's Green Arrow, you know, that's any other character, but it's not Superman. And so when I went to see that movie, I was looking for, because I have this horrible feeling, that, and it's something that really, really stirs me to my core and has caused serious issues in my life is that I really feel like our society is decaying morally more and more over time. And we're losing that naivete.
There.
I just wanted to say that. But we're losing that child, like, love that to me is so precious in creating a good society and creating a peaceful, loving society. Rather than getting closer to that as time goes on, I feel like we're getting further and further away from it. And I was really, really hoping at that time specifically for a hero that really made society think about the choices that we make. And think about the fact that, you know, I know sometimes in the world darkness is necessary to defeat evil. I get that. And I get that things can't all be taken care of with a handshake, you know, and goodwill towards all men. I get that too. I totally understand these things. And I am completely lost right now. But at the same time, we still need that one hero to show us the light. And that's what Superman has always been to me. He's always been that one hero that says, hey, there is another way to handle this. It does not have to be an eye for an eye. Because the thing about an eye for an eye, according to Wally West, is everybody goes blind. And it's the truth. You know? It might be a childish thought, but I'm going to keep it until the day that I die, and I'm going to extend that
We must
thought
not let
into my
ultra-humanoids
child as well.
experiments continue. See if those control panels stop the flow of energy.
It doesn't look like they shut off
Murdering the bad guys
At the very least,
is
we can
not
direct the
always
energy
the way.
somewhere else.
And even the darker superheroes like Daredevil get that. I mean, it's not a thought that's lost in the Marvel universe. But I just really hoped that that was going to be the message that Man of Steel was going to give us. And it didn't. What it did was give a version of Superman to the people who were not Superman fans to begin with. To those people who normally sat around saying, oh, Superman's a pansy because he doesn't kill, or Superman, you know, he wouldn't do what needs to be done, blah, blah, blah. Or he just keeps putting Lex Luthor or whoever in jail just so they get out and do the same thing again. So at the end of the day, he's part of the problem. It gave those morons a version of Superman that they could watch. And that's what frustrated me. I like our heroes to teach us a better lesson than the ones that society teach us. So that's just me. I feel like Man of and that was just let down by it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anybody's wrong for liking the movie, or that anybody's wrong for agreeing with how it went down. If that's, you know, your thing,
There are two of you?
go for it.
These are strange and dangerous
But
times.
in my
I
own
won't
little
work a
circle
gift
of
horse in
friends,
the mouth.
when I
Having
have a
another
friend
Wonder
who
Woman on my
has
side can
absolutely
only be a
hated
blessing.
Superman
Thank you for freeing
his
us.
whole life, and he's a big fan of like Punisher and guys like that, which I like Punisher too for his own thing. But when I have that friend who's all of a sudden like, oh, look at that, Superman's cool now,
You have
then I
been
know
through
there's
quite the
something wrong with
ordeal
the movie,
and are in
because
no
that's
shape to fight.
not his
Go,
audience.
secure us an exit.
So, at least,
We'll go. We
I
aren't
don't
in
mean
any
to say
condition
there's
to
something
take
wrong
on
with the
Sivan's
movie for
experiments.
everyone. When I
Fight
say that, what I
fiercely,
should say
we'll
is
see
that
you when
I
you
know
are
it's not going to be
victorious.
my kind of film. Because I have an idea of what I like Superman to be, and it's Superman. It's different from Batman. It's different from Wonder Woman. It's different from Green Lantern. It's different from, you know, any of those other characters. I also do like Marvel
Athena,
films
guide
and comics
my
as well.
sword.
I really love X-Men in the 80s. I'm a big Wolverine fan. Wolverine to this day is one of my favorite characters. One of the characters that I relate to the most. You know, if I was in a bad situation and Wolverine had my back, I'd feel pretty good about it. But he's also different than Superman. You know, I expect Logan to come in and stab somebody in the heart. You know, back in the day, you know, when I guess it would have been like the mid '90s in Wolverine comics, if somebody badmouthed Logan, he would have simply cut their tongue out. I mean, that's who he is, and I like him.
Wildcat.
But I like Superman on a different level. He's I guess he is the
now.
rock that we break ourselves against, and that's what I like him to be. So, you know, that's just me. But all of that said,
matter how many women of wonder you
the
bring,
Wonder Woman movie is
or not,
phenomenal.
my glorious new experiments will destroy you.
I feel like the creator would be proud. I really do. Marsden, is that his name? I'm not sure. James Marsden, I'll say. Him and his 2 wives. I feel like they would be proud. Yeah, I don't know if many people know that. But yeah, the creator of Wonder Woman had 2 wives at the same time. And they also were inspiration for the character.
You'll pay for that.
They like Wonder Woman. No, nothing wrong with that, I guess. As long as they're down. I'm going to be doing horrible DPS in here because I haven't been paying attention whatsoever. Oh well.
That was a mistake.
So anyway, if anybody does watch this and you find yourself wanting to argue with me about Man of Steel in the comments, you know, I'm not going to tell you not to, but you're wasting your breath because I cannot see that side of things. But it was a good 2-week-long argument on Facebook with these turds that couldn't understand that I was just simply stating my opinion.
Guide my attacks.
Not trying to change yours. Ooh, armory great stack. I'm getting real close to getting the feet for having all the base items.
But thanks for the rescue, Polly.
I wouldn't have come to save your scruffy behind if you weren't constantly flying off into danger, half-cocked with more fists than brains. And I don't know how many times I have to tell you, don't call me Polly.
Ah, heck. You know me, Polly. Always causing trouble. Now, who's the doppelganger here?
Well, well, well. What a touching moment. But you must know by now that I, Per Degaton, can see your every move. I am Time's master, and I will soon master the world and all those who inhabit
Master Vader.
including the high and mighty Justice Society of America. May I suggest you surrender now? I control all the outcomes, and I will take
I love his
infinite
flying
and
disc.
violent enjoyment out of crushing the insufferable JSA once and for all.
He really does like to hear himself talk. I'd like to show him how we deal with evil in my time, but for now, we must go.
Yeah, horrible. Horrible. My DPS is what I'm talking about. But, you know, that's okay. Was that it? That was all 3 bosses? Damn, that went fast. Sorry for being a horrible DPS there, guys.
This way! We've secured a way out! The JSA will be back, Per Degaton. You can count on that.
Today the battle
Is it
won,
Degaton or
but I fear
Degaton?
this war is far from over.
I always thought it was
You have my
Degaton.
thanks, but be ready. We will return. And if it pleases the gods, we shall send Degaton and Savage to,
Yeah,
as
like
Wildcat
Wonder
would
Woman
say, chat with Hades.
Thank you for helping with the rescue. This facility must not remain in the hands of Von Savage. As Per Degaton feeds him more technology, he will become impossible to defeat. We shall return with a stronger force, I assure you.
I assured your mom. JSA Wonder Woman. I think, and I'm not sorry, but Hippolyta is kind of better looking than Diana. Hippolyta's is a hottie. Look at that. Oh, alright. Let's return to our last location. Now something about, we'll see if this works, but normally it returns me to the wrong one. Took me to the right place. Hello, boys. See if we got anything good here. Oh look, we got a couple of... Alright, so we got a curved sandbag wall. I don't know if I already have one of those or not. Stoltz poster. Which is kind of funny, because in the town where we live, Stoltz is the Stoltz Pharmacy. It's a family here. I'm going to have to go ask them if they fought Wonder Woman. Got plans. I know I don't have that one. And I'm not getting any gear really, because I've already gotten up to the max CR for the gear. Fourth World. What the hell's that? I mean, I know what it is, but I just didn't realize that you could get a generator mod to take you just there. It's kind of cool. Core Element Special Forces, I've been collecting those because I need to go ahead and make the at least one mod to get a feat. Here, let's see if there's anything other than ooh.
Golly, these newfangled
Taking
gadgets
that one
sure
too.
are crazy looking.
And we can check out. Let's go look at what feats we need for that. Oop, not that one. Damn it. Feats. And all the way to the bottom to episodes, and all the way to the bottom to Age of Justice. And we need to collect the base items. And you could do this by just getting the marks and purchasing them off getting one of the base packs, but I just rather get it from drops. All base items. So I need the Savage Stronghold door. I need the Savage Stronghold join poster. The Truth poster. I need just one sandbag. A sandbag pile large. And an icy window with trees. I got the wooden pew, and man, it was stinky. So... there's that. Alright, well, while we're goofing off and I'm doing shitty DPS, let's just go ahead and go to the next one. We'll go to War Crimes. This one's a little bit more difficult, not hugely more difficult, but there is one room where basically you're getting shot at by a bunch of people, and the idea is to not kill them. If you want a feat, everybody seems to go for that feat, and so it can make it a little bit more difficult, but for the most part, these 4 players are not too bad. I am
Sure didn't think I'd ever see you again, Lady
pretty
Blackhawk.
darn happy with this. Let's see, turn the tide. Oh, cool. Gotta go help these guys that are getting ambushed. They're getting bushwhacked. We can't have that. I think it's these guys. Not that much stronger. I like these. Whoa. That is awesome. I want one. What does this do? Weird. Hope here's a guy that needs my help. Ah, Ah, hey, Awesome Gamer 12. No, I haven't seen it
you
yet.
out further on the field.
Is it good? I saw, of course, Civil War, and Black Panther was awesome in that.
To victory.
Oh, this guy's down in the pit. Down in a hole. Feeling so low. That's another thing I can do if I don't monetize. I can play music.
Get back as soon as possible.
As long as it's okay for it to get banned in a couple of countries, which I don't care about.
Time to get back out there.
Cool. I'm glad you're on the stream, man. I got a question for you. If you're watching a YouTube video, are you more likely to watch it if there is not an ad at the beginning? Or does it make any difference to you? Like if you click on a video and there's an ad, does that make you less likely to continue to watch the video? Or does it make a difference at all in your decision? I'll wait until you answer before I tell you why I ask.
Those fascist pigs need more punching.
He called them pigs. Ah, cool. Yeah, I haven't seen the new suit. I heard that it's cool. I've been hearing good things about that.
Those fascist pigs need more punching.
I'm gonna have to, after I get off the stream, I'll go watch it. I would just watch it on here, but I'm on a console. If I was streaming on a computer, though, you guys would be seeing all kinds of cool shit on here, besides just the game being played. Someday, maybe I'll get a, hey, OG Mentor, what's up, bro? Someday I'll get a computer. Does not matter to you if there's an ad, Awesome Gamer 12. Thank you. The reason I asked was because, I have a stream that is getting a lot of views compared to most of my streams, and I was trying to figure out what I did or what happened during that stream to make it more popular, and the only thing that I could think of is I did not monetize it, and so I don't know if it's that, something I was doing, or if it's just the fact that it's new content, which could very well be the case, and I'm probably going to go with that as being the reason. I hear you
made quick work out of those savage soldiers.
So I just have to ask DCUO to put new content out every week now, and then each of my streams will be as popular as that one. If they could just give me a free ride on the content, I swear I could make a go out of this. Ooh, the JLU reserve is in here. What do we got? 193, a 194, and me. So definitely I should be doing good DPS in here.
Savage's troops are taking
we shall see.
Nailed to the floor. Actually, they're taking that stuff.
Thanks, man. Awesome Gamer. He said ads are not still worth it for watching my videos. You know what, buddy? I would hug you right now.
Need to shut down their time portals and recover.
That's all I need. That's all I'll ever need is that statement right there. I can retire. So I should definitely be top DPS in here. If I'm not, it's because I suck real bad. Just say that. Or there's a heck of a lag. I'm gonna, no matter whether I suck or not, I'm gonna say it's lag.
That's what you're going with? Time is relative?
You guys coming?
You know what? Never mind. I'll direct this mission.
Everybody? Everybody? Where's the healer? I think we're gonna die. There we go. But I'm definitely still enjoying Earth. It's a lot funner than I thought it would be. I like being able to punch things. I don't know if I'll go back to Rage or not now after having Earth, because it's just a lot of cool fun. And, you know, my opinions of Man of Steel aside, it makes me feel kind of Man of Steel-ish when I do this one. All the rocks are kind of floating around.
We are stronger.
Should make a Terra-inspired character, though. Make it Earth. Make her Earth. It was so cute yesterday. I was walking, I was actually trying to stream. I wanted to stream. This is a feat to get each of these items too. I've gotten it already. But had the DCUO, just the login screen up on the computer, on the TV in the living room. Right now, I'm on my, I think it's a 27-inch in my kind of den area. Because for streaming and stuff, it's easier if I can read the chat. And that lets Lyda and Bodhi be able to watch Netflix and stuff. But, I had the home screen up for DCUO, and Wally was at the top of my character list, and I've got him dressed up like the Barry Allen Flash right now. And Bodhi just loved it. I was like, you love Wally. I love Wally too. We share that together. No, Awesome Gamer 12 asked, did you have a Flash character with atomic powers? No, I have not done that. My Flash character has electric. He's an electric healer. But that would be pretty cool, because especially where... I'm going the wrong way? Am I going the wrong way, guys? Nope. Oh, see, here's this guy.
Meddling pests.
Perdegaton again. Damn, he's everywhere.
Annoying as the insufferable Justice Society. No matter. Savage's troops got what they came for. But let it not be said that Perdegaton is
take a Mountain Dew break while he's yapping.
I shall leave someone from the past to keep you company.
This is where it can get a little bit tricky. I try to get over here in the corner. Those guys are going to spawn right behind him.
Attack.
And then they're going to start shooting like crazy. So I try to let him be in between me and them.
Attack.
And just keep the love flowing here. Looks like they might be killing him anyway, so.
Infantry, attack. Grenadiers, attack.
Grenadiers? Is that what they're called? I would have thought they were grenaders. Grenadiers.
Infantry, attack. Grenadiers, attack.
My face, Savage Captain Murder.
I've been tracking Perdegaton with my time
Yeah,
sphere
yeah,
since
man.
he
I'll
left
show you
the
all my
warehouse.
characters.
He didn't return to World War II. Instead, he seems to have gone to a Sentinels of Magic Citadel. Why the hell would he go there? This can't be good.
Sentinels of Magic. How interesting.
I think I went the wrong way again.
I wonder.
I've never been here before. Not like
We
2
should get
times a
there.
day for the last
Wait,
2
what's
weeks.
interesting?
You'd think so, though, as much as I get lost.
Oh, nothing. So, Degaton is now dabbling in the magical.
So big shout out
This is an
to
unwelcome twist, is it not?
over 9,000 JLU Reserve, and I guess it's also JLU Reserve leagues. These guys are pretty kick-ass. They're a testament to their leagues.
My curiosity is piqued, but I suppose we must stop them.
When I say pretty, I mean really.
I know why you're here.
Really
but you
kick-ass.
will not have the spear of destiny.
You are driving me bloody insane, Vandal. It's time to find Dr. Fate. He might know what Perdegaton is after.
He's after the spear of destiny, I'm pretty sure. Fate. Smash that helmet in on your face. One of these days I'll explain this rotation. I watched another YouTuber do it, and it was very cool. Awesome Gamer 12 says, I've been on my PS4 for over a month, so I've been playing DCUO, so I need to catch up. Oh yeah. That's cool.
Fate will not be kind to you. My destiny.
Now's a good time, because it's pretty awesome content.
You cannot escape your fate.
Man, I'll tell you, you know, having all the Wonder Woman content that we've had in DCUO the past couple years, watching that movie was like going home. When they were on Themyscira and stuff, I'm naming characters in the background that I shouldn't know. My wife knows. She's a lifelong Wonder Woman fan. But, like, hey, I wonder if that's so-and-so. It is so-and-so. That's awesome.
Reveal yourself.
And I wouldn't know that if it wasn't for DCUO.
I might have known. For what twisted purpose do you take my form?
Did you not foresee this, good
Ah.
doctor? Oh, but of course not. You can see everyone's fate but your own. Pity. I'll give you a hint. Someone wants the Spear of Destiny, and I'm here to help them get it. But that's enough fortune-telling for now. I must be going. Oh, one last prediction. We'll see more of each other soon.
We cannot allow this ancient relic of power to fall into darkness. Fate will not smile on those who stand by.
Wonder
while
Woman
evil
video,
triumphs.
I'm not sure.
Also, you should have known that wasn't me. I am not one to spout empty cliches.
I saw the movie.
I am a sentinel of magic on Dr. Fate with that visage. We waste time. Follow me.
Damn. I should have known something was up. I am stretched too thin trying to keep the past and present from colliding. Dr. Fate would never have attacked you without provocation. And while we were distracted, I'm sure Perdegaton has been up to no good.
You will regret that. Order will triumph.
Killing commandos. Oh yeah, I did. Last night I saw it. I've been, yeah, I'm still in shock at the awesomeness. It was great. I enjoyed it a lot. Like I said earlier in the stream, my only the only thing I didn't like about it was just that it follows the New 52 backstory of her. But outside of that,
when I erase this
it was
era
awesome.
from existence, the pain
And
you're
that's
about
even
to
awesome. And
experience
that's why
will
they
never
adopted
have
it.
happened. Eclipse. I do hope you enjoy
Quite frankly, it
destroying
felt to me like Wonder Girl had the better backstory, and so they took it and gave it to Wonder Woman. But it's yeah, it's super cool.
In the past. It will make the present so much more disastrous.
You're going nowhere, Eclipso. And when we are done with you, we will find Perdegaton and end
Guy looks
this
like a
madness
kick-ass Power
once
Ranger.
and for all. Chaos will be tamed.
Punch.
Destroy yourself.
Threaten the balance.
Looks as though we have 2 Earth tunes. I noticed that till just now. Eclipso. I was watching something the other day where Eclipso was a girl. Not sure what it was. It might have been the DC superhero girl, which makes sense. No, I don't have Marvel Future Fight. Might check that out though.
This does not bode well for the past, present, or future.
Let's try to look on the positive side here. The spear is a powerful relic, but at least it isn't out of place in the past. The Axis powers were never able to locate it during the war, so perhaps it won't cause any additional paradoxes.
And yet
I think I already got all the collections out of here.
Someone, eventually. History has told us so, whoever that may prove to be.
Let me through. Oh, it just tells us to leave. Oh, look at that. I was top DPS. Not by enough, but still. Thanks. No, I don't. Awesome Gamer 12 asked, do I get pay from YouTube? I try to, but I've never accomplished it. I was just saying that earlier in the stream. That's why I was asking about the monetized videos, because the last stream that I did, or one of the last streams that I did of this new content, it's got like almost 650 views on it, which is way more than any stream I've ever done. And so I was curious, like, why? Was it the content? Was it something I said or did? Or, you know, was it the fact that I didn't monetize that one? Because I've been monetizing my videos for a couple of years now, but the threshold with YouTube, and I don't know how many people know this, the threshold with YouTube is your videos have to make $100 or more in order for YouTube to pay out. So any so-called money that your videos accumulate for you until you get to the $100 mark each month doesn't matter. And so 2.5 years I've been calling myself a YouTuber, monetizing all my videos, and I've never gotten a check from YouTube. And I probably never will. When I look at I think I've in all accumulated about $45, but I'll never see it because until I hit 100 they won't pay it. So and I've got it on there to the way that a lot of people were telling me was the best thing to do was donations. There's a button on there for donations, and people could just click on your thing, and if they wanted to donate $1, or if they wanted to donate however much, they could, and then that would go to my PayPal account. But they're discontinuing that too, so I don't know. I'm at a loss for how to make YouTube make money. I'm just gonna pretty much, I've given up on that and just trying to enjoy doing it, because I get a lot of satisfaction out of it when people like you watch consistently, and I can at least put a smile on somebody's face and give somebody some enjoyment. Then I feel like it makes me happy, and happiness is all I need, because I do have a regular job and I love it. I have a really good job, work for a really good company with people that I actually love and care about, and that makes all the difference when you're in the work force. You know, if you do something you don't like and you do it for people you don't like, it kills you fast. And I found that out after working for a place for about 6 years, that I was absolutely miserable all the time. And it was actually right after I left that job that I started streaming to begin with. And it's kind of funny, the company that I work for now, I came in contact with through that employer, but my whole world has changed. since taking this new job. I care about the people that I work for. I have respect for them. They have set out to do something good in the world, and I feel like I'm a part of a team that's trying to accomplish something, and that in turn has made me a happy person in my home life, and it's made my family happier, and it's just kind of like everything clicks. If you can find something to do that gives you satisfaction, everything else seems to just fall in line. So that's why now, I'm not, if I ever make it anywhere with streaming, I'll be happy. But at the same time, if all I ever do is put a couple smiles on a couple people's faces, then that's all I need. Because after I get off this stream, which I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute, but after I get off the stream, I'll be in a great mood for the rest of the day, and I'll feel like my whole weekend has been for this hour. I'll get this done. I'll get off here. I'll feel very good about myself. I'll be happy. I'll continue the rest of my week. I'll wake up tomorrow, go to work, and do it all again next weekend. So that's, thank you guys for joining me and going on this ride. It's been a fun couple of years, and I hope to keep it going for as long as I can continue to talk and play video games. I appreciate it. I love each and every sub. We have 252 subs now. If that's all I ever get, I'll die a happy man. A big thank you to every single sub, every person who likes a video that we've done or shares a video that we've done. You're all my best friends, and I thank you very, very much. That said, I got to go. It's time to get on with the rest of my day, I guess. Put down the video games for a little while, but we'll be back. I'll have some more videos up this week, and hopefully maybe get a stream in here and there after work. If not, I'll be back on in the weekend to hang out with you guys again. I very much appreciate it. If you can sub, please do. If you can't, I understand. You can always follow us on Twitter at Var_Nation. We've got about 1,038 followers on Twitter now, and thank you to each and every one of those as well. So we'll see you guys later. For Hippolyta Kent and Bodhi, this is Rock Var saying peace out. See if I can get back to the login screen here real quick. I made promises that I intended to keep, and then I didn't keep them. I'll go through real quick. I lost you. You thought I was done. I'm so sorry, man. Anyway, if you come back and watch this video later, you'll have a happy surprise at the end. So we've got Rock Var, Wally West JLA, Jay Garrick JSA, Superman JLA, Dark Knight JLA, you can see where we're going here, Superboy JLU, Kate West, Troy Grayson, Jackson West. They still haven't fixed that glitch where it makes the face mask look weird. Ariella Kent, which was Lida's first tune, Dax Var, which was my first tune on PlayStation 4, Vibe JLU, Atomic Rock Var, which still got an atomic tune, Connor Prime, That Buddy. This is the tune that I made about my dog. His name's Connor, but I call him That Buddy. So, and Evil Rock Var is my tune on the villain side. Those are all my tunes right now. So there we go. I'm a man of my word. Kinda. Anyway, have a great day, guys. See you later.